Hey, what's up? I'm Fanboy Philly, and once again, welcome back to Fanboy Philly Reviews. And today's movie is Disney's 2023 version of The Haunted Mansion, directed by Justin Simeon. This movie stars a loaded ensemble cast featuring Rosario Dawson, Owen Wilson, LaKieth Stanfield, Danny DeVito, Tiffany Haddish, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jared Leto, as well as young Chase Dillon. At the beginning of the story, we meet Ben, played by LaKieth Stanfield, an astrophysicist who meets Alyssa, a tour guide that becomes his wife. Cut to sometime later, we find out she has died and he's quit his job to take over Alyssa's tour. As we see this, we also see a car pulling a U-Haul trailer in the background until we see the car eventually arrive at the spooky mansion. In the car are a single mom, Gabby, and her son, Travis, who have just moved to New Orleans to live in the mansion. Gabby purchased the mansion on Zillow and has never been to the property. And, of course, there's never going to be any issues with it. And after finding out the mansion is haunted, they try to run away, but soon find out that no matter how far they go or where they go to, they are now tied to this house. Gabby then hires Kent, a priest played by Owen Wilson, Ben, because he has created a lens that can capture the supernatural, Bruce, a historian played by the ever popular famous Danny DeVito, Harriet, a psychic medium played by Tiffany Haddish, who each one by one also become tied to the house. We find out from Bruce and the research that he's done that the mansion belonged to William Gracie, whose wife had passed away. He hired Madame Leota, another psychic medium in the past, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, to contact his dead wife, her spirit, and that Gracie took his own life. And after he died, 66 others had owned the house, and then they died of terrible deaths as well. Then they find Gracie's seance room and communicate with Gracie, who says nothing more than talk to Leota. And then they are chased out of the seance room by the evil spirit. They find Leota trapped in her crystal ball, and she tells them that when she came to Gracie, they performed a seance to try to reach his dead wife every night for a year, but never reached her, and that she and Gracie accidentally unlocked the spirits of an evil spirit and hundreds of spirits under his control. The spirit then convinces Gracie to take his own life and become one of his minions. The evil spirit locks Madame Leota in her crystal ball. Leota also tells them that the evil spirit has 933 souls and needs 1,000 souls in total in order to free himself from that house. Bruce points out that this does not count the 66 people that died after Gracie died and Leota was locked in the crystal ball. They find a banishment spell and discover that they need a personal item from the spirit. So they have to find out who the spirit is. Harriet decides to do a reverse exorcism, or astral projection, to enter the ghost world to find out who the evil spirit is. But things get mixed up and Ben winds up being astral projected instead. He comes across many of the ghosts of the castle, including Gracie. All of the ghosts start to run away in the same direction, running away from something, screaming, "He's coming, he's coming, he's here, he's here." Ben runs into the evil spirit and has an encounter with him. And the spirit begins to try to claim Ben as the thousandth spirit, the thousandth soul. They bring him back into reality by ringing the bells to bring his spirit out and bring him out successfully. The next day, he and Bruce go to see a police sketch artist and have a sketch done from Ben's description. And based on the sketch, they do research and find out that the evil spirit is Alistair Crump, a man with a dark and murderous past who also has a nearby mansion. So Ben, Kent, and Travis go to Crump Manor. They go to Crump Manor to find the object to try to take down Crump. And while they are there, they find out from a ghost who is tagged along with them that the thousandth soul must be willing. There's lots of fun and goofy special effects, a lot of which reminded me of when my wife and I took our sons to Disney World and went on the Haunted Mansion ride. This was actually the first time I recall having any memories from the ride. The gags were great. Anytime there seemed to be a really deep, serious moment in the movie, Danny DeVito was there to break that mood and lighten things up. And he's fabulous no matter what he's in. This film was very imaginative, and I thought it was a lot better than the 2003 movie with Eddie Murphy, because it was not built around one actor. It was truly done for an ensemble cast, and that set it apart. And it played on the strength of each of the actors, which made it that much more special. I've seen a lot of people talking about this movie saying it was not good or it was a bad horror comedy. Folks, this is a Halloween family movie. That's what it's intended to be. If you're expecting anything different, you picked the wrong thing. This is a great movie for kids, and it's a great movie for a family to watch together. Thank you again for joining me, and don't forget, if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe, and also ring that bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. My goal for a schedule will be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Please look for me then. Thank you again, and until next time, take care of yourselves and be good to the ones you love. I'll see you next time.